Hi friends, and welcome to today's video. So I'm starting this video in the evening, and I was just selecting clothes so that I can hand wash them. So if you've watched me for a while, then you know I usually don't normally hand wash my clothes. I usually just put them in the wash, but there has been a problem with water recently, and there isn't much water in the tank, so we've been a little bit careful with using water in the house. And also the tanks that are in the background are rainwater tanks, not the tanks we use for the house. So it's it's definitely not fun doing this work. It takes a lot of time to do them, but there's also a good side to it now that I am learning to wash clothes better, because I'll probably not always have a washing machine in my life, like at some point. So it's good to learn these things so that when I reach there, I'll just know what to do, or when things like this happen, I won't be like stranded. So anyway, this was the last day of our holiday, and it was kind of sad. It wasn't actually kind of sad, it was really sad that these relaxing fun little days are over and now it's back to school. But if you know what I mean like back to school at home still, because we're homeschooled. For this new term of school, I probably won't be posting like twice a week or very consistently or on a certain day, because I'm trying to lock in and catch up on school. Anyway, after washing clothes for about an hour and a half, I went on to doing the dishes, and it was really beautiful outside, because in the evening the sun like shines brightly on like the trees in the background, and it's just so beautiful and peaceful outside. This evening I was making dinner for my family, and my mom is grinding meat because we were making some lasagna. So yeah, I've been kind of like cooking for my family more recently, as you can tell from videos, and I'm glad to be saying that I'm going to be sharing the recipe with you guys. Actually, I must say, this recipe I got it from my auntie, so like thanks to her. For this recipe, you will need like about 2 onions, or you can literally use as many as you want, but we didn't have as many ingredients on this day, so I used 1.5 onions, and then I diced them into small pieces. For tomatoes, I also used about 4 or 5 small tomatoes, and it also depends. You can literally now use as many as you want. We again didn't have many of them, so it depends also, because sometimes the tomatoes are big, sometimes they're small, so just use as many as you can. Then heat up your oil and add in your onions and let them fry as you stir them for a while until they turn into a nice golden color. From there, you can add in 3 cloves of garlic grated, and you can start boiling the water for the pasta. Once the onions and the garlic are golden brown, you can add in your tomatoes and stir. then cover and let them like get all nice and mushy. Then you can add salt to taste to your water so that you can get ready to boil the pasta. So once the tomatoes have softened, then you can mix them and try and like mash them a little bit. And from here you can add in your salt and spices. Again, add your salt to taste, but I added about 1.5 teaspoons. You can do less or more. For spices, you can do literally any spices you like, but I used half a teaspoon of paprika, half a teaspoon of curry powder, and because not all of my family are fans of black pepper, I used just a little bit of that, and then a teaspoon of royco. From there you can add in some water because, as I said again, we didn't have many tomatoes and I needed to make some sort of sauce. I also added in about a tablespoon of dark soy sauce. You will now cover it up and let it simmer for a while. Then add in your minced meat and mix it up properly. Then you will let it cook until it's ready, which I think is about 10 minutes. Now we can get to boiling the pasta, and this is the pasta I'm using, but again, use literally whatever pasta you have. Even homemade pasta, you can try it out and do it. It's just a little more complicated. So once the water is boiling, add it, and you don't have to cover from there. Just let it boil as you mix it so that it's al dente or something like that. Once your pasta is cooked, you can strain it, and some people will rinse it through with water, but I just didn't want to do anything complicated, so that's what I did. I turned it on the stove, then added some margarine. From there you can add your sauce and minced meat mixture and then combine it until it is well combined with whatever this thing is called, or just like literally whatever, but I feel like this one is the best thing when it comes to like pasta stuff. Once it's completely combined, you can pour it into a dish that's oven friendly. Even a sufuria can work, and flatten it. Then there you will add your mozzarella cheese. You can use like as much as you want because cheese is so good. Unless you don't like cheese, then I think you can just probably just eat it from there or like warm it up if you don't like cheese. But if you do like cheese, then use as much cheese as you'd like. Then put it in the oven for about 20 minutes. So simply preheating your oven before so that it just starts baking as soon as it enters the oven. And I can't really give you degrees, just put it on low heat because our oven isn't an electric oven, it's a gas oven. So yeah, here we were just excited for the food, just being big bags as usual. And that's it. It was really delicious, a 10 out of 10, and I'm sure you will definitely enjoy this. And you can use more sauce than we did because it was a little bit dry, but it still turned out amazing. So that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, then don't forget to like this video and also subscribe down below, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.